Hey, what's going on, guys? It's Samurai xJawz, and I want to give you guys a massive thank you again for the feedback I've been getting on my texting video that I did. I did it about a week ago on my channel. If you guys didn't see it, I'll briefly explain what I did. I just did a off-the-dome, freeballed commentary where I just did it in one take, talking about a topic that I was really interested in. I thought you guys would like to hear my thoughts on, which in that case was a video or the topic of why I dislike texting, and went over really well. So I thought today I would do another one, another commentary, just sort of about a topic that I'm interested in, that you guys might also be interested in, off the dome, just sort of freeballing it again. And that topic today is the fact that I was raised spoiled, and I just kind of want to talk about the idea of being spoiled in general. So first of all, I think it's a bit odd that in our culture, and when I say our culture, I believe this also applies to most other countries outside the North American continent, but I think that it's really interesting that our culture immediately associates the word spoiled with negatives. Immediately spoiled is a derogatory thing to call someone. It's not an objective thing to say to someone, when in reality it's something that that person had no control over. And in my case, I had no control over the family I was born into and the means that they had. So for someone to immediately address that as an inherently bad thing, I think is a little bit I don't know. I think it's jumping the gun a little bit, because I was spoiled. I think I was spoiled pretty badly, and I didn't walk away from that. I don't walk away from that. I've come out of that being all the different things I see other people who were raised spoiled be. I tried to, as much as I could over the past couple of years, since I've been a young adult, I guess, identify all the different things, all the different personality traits that I have, and specifically pick out the ones that I don't like and try my best to change them. If you're the kind of person who gets really grumpy and has a short temper with people, really try and work on that. If you recognize that that's a problem that you have, don't just ignore it for 10, 20 years and just kind of let you be you. It's not bad to try to improve yourself, and all too often I think people think that is an inherently bad thing as well, to change oneself. But anyway, I want to get back to the spoiled thing here. The really bad side effects that being spoiled can have on kids is, number one, you can associate materials, objects, goods, gifts, whatever, items, with happiness a little bit more than anyone should. And the problem there is that you start taking for granted things that aren't items, gadgets, objects, gifts, whatever. And that is, in a definition, or in a dictionary definition form, being spoiled. That is, taking for granted the things around you that aren't, objects, that aren't of any monetary value. And that is a really bad behavior to exhibit, and you just want to avoid that regardless of whether or not you were raised spoiled. So because of that, because I recognize that, as much as possible, I try to go out of my way to acknowledge the things that, for example, my parents do for me that don't in any way, shape, or form involve, gifts or money, anything like that. And you really do learn as you get older, regardless of your financial means, your socioeconomic status, that the gifts that matter are the ones that have memories around them. And you absolutely can form a memory with an item, an object, a gift that you got, but the memories that are far more valuable, and the memories you'll remember for a lot longer, are almost always going to be the ones that you form doing something unique or creative, or with your friends and family, not the things that you got along the way. So that is something that I just try to always keep in mind as I'm living life. I always try and remind myself of that, because I really do want to recognize, I really do want to try throughout my life to always recognize and change the personality traits that I have or that I exhibit that aren't good, that aren't positive, that don't reflect the kind of person I want to be and the kind of person I want other people to see me as. It even, goes as far as, I think about the fact that when I was young, I didn't have a lot of friends, and I actually was picked on a lot when I was in elementary school. And I could, resent the fact that, I was picked on as much as I was when I was in 5th grade, 4th and 5th grade. And I could hold, a grudge against the person who did it, who did most of the teasing, because in this particular case is one specific person. But I try as much as I can to take things in stride because of that, because I don't want to ever hold a grudge against someone. I don't want to, take the actions of a kid too seriously who, didn't understand maybe the effect he was having on someone who he was picking on. These are just different things I never want to, it's a quality that I never want to stop having. I always want to strive to identify the flaws that, I have and fix them. So, there's my, little a little speech about me being spoiled, how it has changed me or hasn't changed me, and how I'm trying to not let that and other things in my life have negative effects on my personality and my personality traits. Anyway, guys, final score of this gameplay was 70-3 with 3 captures and 11 defends. I'm going blind here. I thought it's 0. But yeah, I really appreciate you guys checking out this video. Please take a second to give it a like rating if you guys want more commentaries like this one, where I'm talking about, stuff other than gameplay. And that'll be all for this video. I'll catch you guys later.